Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving my thoughts on the recently announced news that we have a new cast for The Walking Dead Season 5 AMC television series. Alexandra Breckenridge is going to be joining the show. Okay, so as always, I'll put the link to the article in the description. This one's from Fashion Times, but there's lots of sites that are actually reporting on it. And it seems that she is going to, in fact, be in Season 5, and it says a reoccurring role with a possibility of a season regular in Season 6. So be a survivor at, I would think, a community that's going to make it, and she would probably either join Rick's group or she would be just kind of a permanent stay in whatever group she's a part of. And she's going to be named Samantha, going to be a character named Samantha. The description is an attractive, strong, charming, and articulate woman with a vulnerable side, per the casting information. The description and name provided, however, could be easily fake in order to keep plot information secret, which they've done, quite a few times in The Walking Dead. We've seen it a lot with different characters, just different names changed and things like that. It then goes on to say that the show currently has a whopping 17 characters who qualify as series regulars, and that number continues to grow each season. So I thought I'd give my thoughts on that as well. So who is this new actress? Where have you possibly seen her before? If you've ever seen American Horror Story, she was one of the main characters in American Horror Story. Now, I personally haven't gotten into American Horror Story too much. People have been suggesting for years, Trev, check out American Horror Story. It's awesome. Do some reviews for it, this kind of thing. It's one of those, maybe on Halloween or something. My girlfriend really likes it, so maybe we'll check it out. She's watched a good number of episodes, and the way she described it to me is that this actress played a cursed maid, I guess, where the storyline of the first season was they live in this kind of haunted house, Amityville Horror type situation, something like that. Anyway, horror house, haunted, this kind of cursed thing. And basically, anytime a woman would see her, she would appear to be this old hag, basically this old hag maid, and because there was a curse put on her by a witch or something of the sort. Anytime a male would see her, she would appear to be a very attractive female, which is actually played by her. So she doesn't play an entire character. She kind of plays like half a character, like a cursed version of the character. Where anytime a male would see her, she would appear to be a very attractive female, basically. So, which is just her, pretty much, just with makeup and everything like that. So that's fine. So pretty cool. I can't really give my thoughts too much in terms of what I thought about her acting or her portrayal in that, because, like I said, I've never really seen it too much. I've seen trailers and that kind of stuff. That's about it. In terms of the name Samantha, does it ring a bell, or does she look like anybody from the comic book series? To me, no, she doesn't. To me, I can't think of who Samantha would be. Maybe like a Holly. Does that make? I think that makes sense. Maybe if she was playing like Holly or somebody like that. Even though her hair color is not the same, and that's a character from the comic book series. Those of you who have read it know who I'm referring to. If you don't, I don't want to give too much away about too many other characters in this video. I want to keep it mostly non-spoilerish. So those of you who know what Holly's about, you can understand where I'm going with that she could be similar to that, especially considering the character she played in American Horror Story in some capacity, in some ways, if you think of it, is kind of similar to Holly in the comic book series. So that would be a prediction I think would make sense as a member of the Alexandria Safe Zone. At this point in time, I was under the impression they were already finished Season 5, like they were done it. But I'm not up with all the latest information on where they're filming or this kind of thing or when they're filming. I haven't heard it officially released from AMC that, hey, we're done the season or anything like that. I just assume when they started the Season 5, when it aired the premiere, that they were done filming. They were finished, all the episodes. Maybe that's not the case. Maybe they're still working on filming. If they are, they're releasing this information now. I would probably say that she would come into play near the end of the season. So when are we going to see this this actress play this Samantha character or whatever the real name is, if that's a fake name. I would think at the end of season 5, very close to the end within the last few episodes, maybe even like a finale type thing. And then, it says reoccurring roles, so that would make us think at least a few episodes near the end of the season. Which does make sense because as the seasons get to an end, we usually see the characters start to wear, coats and things like that in The Walking Dead as the seasons go by. So maybe they do film into the fall when it starts to get colder and that kind of thing. So possibly if they're just finishing it up, we can expect to see her there, and I would expect to see her in season 6 as well. I would expect she would be a member of the Alexandria Safe Zone, and my prediction would be she would probably be Holly or somebody like that, and just another character. Who knows? They could add her in. She could be a different, a part of a different community. They've talked about all the different locations we're going to see this season, so it could be a different community entirely. Something like where the governor met the new group, and there was lots of different characters there, and Tara kind of became a standout from that. Could be something like that as well. Lots of different possibilities, but it's cool that they're adding on more characters. We're getting to see a bigger cast when you consider something like season 1, season 2, where we had the zombies. Yeah, the zombies were always there, but then aside from that, we just had a small group of survivors. Like all season 2 was like what? Maybe 15, 10 to 15 survivors, right? And that was it. Whereas with season 3 and onward, especially lately too, we've had a lot more actors, a lot more actresses, a lot more characters involved, and they counted at 17 qualifying as regular characters, which is awesome. But when the show's getting 17 million views for the premiere, obviously they can afford to hire on as many people as they want, really, when you consider that with the commercials they probably are getting somewhere between $3 to $5 per sit through from all the commercials, because it's 8 minutes of commercials, right? Those are expensive to get commercials like that. At 17 million views, let's say with a replay or with a couple, because they air it a few times over, you're looking at a value of the episode being, let's say 30 million views with all the replays and everything, times about $3 to $5 per person watching per times million. You're looking at AMC's raking in probably maybe $100 million off that premiere in the long run by the time they've replayed it over because they do the marathons and stuff and people check it out. So you're looking at 100. They can afford it. Let's just put it that way. They can afford to hire on as many people as they want, and I don't think it's a problem. My opinion. Let me know what you guys think about that. This video, as you're watching this right now, I filmed this before episode 2, but I didn't want to bombard you. This news was released on Saturday, but I had already done 3-4 videos Sunday night, Monday, that type of thing. So I'm gonna release this on Tuesday. Makes sense. I don't want to release too many videos at once. I try to space them out a little bit. I don't like to spam subscriber boxes and stuff for you guys. So but if you're new and you want to subscribe, you want to get these videos daily, spread out, not too many at once. Feel free to subscribe. If you want to help support me, you want to do me a favor, please thumb up the video. Please share it. Please add it to a favorite if you wouldn't mind. Helps me out. And that's pretty much all I got to say for this topic. Excited to see more and more characters in the series. AMC just kicking so much zombie ass. It's amazing. And that's it for this video, guys. See you tomorrow, maybe later today for another one. As always, it's Trev saying peace.